through the International Baby Food Action Network, in short, IPFAN, led country process involving governments, civil society, and non-governmental organizations.
The in-depth achievement of 90% rating by the 2010 State of Breastfeeding Report in 33 countries is a global initiative meant to assess government policy and programs that support women to breastfeed their children. Babukar Kamara, GRCS.
The people of Arun Hari in the Upper River region have pledged to stand behind President Jammeh and the APRC party in the upcoming presidential and parliamentary elections. The villagers were speaking during a major political gathering which attracted scores of party militants and locals from surrounding settlements. Ibrahim Ajata reports.
Welcome to the Upper River town of Arun Hari. The town's meeting ground has not seen such vigorous activity for a long time as staunch APRC supporters show where their loyalties lie. The first major pre-election hit-up in the settlement, the town folk used this occasion to formally adopt the area's National Assembly member Seluba as their honorary father. The presentation of a traditional flowing gown to the National Assembly member and honorary father opened an event which the people of Arun Hari intend to serve as an expression of their support and allegiance to President Jammeh and the APRC party. Seluba is firmly optimistic that the November polls will amply demonstrate that people don't want to stop the progress being brought about by a development-oriented APRC party. He told the meeting that the event signifies the death and end of opposition support in the Upper River region. A host of speakers at the occasion who made moving declarations urging and promising undying devotion to the APRC illustrated Arun Hari as an APRC community whose sights are set on giving President Jammeh and the APRC another term in office to advance ongoing improvements reshaping communities' lives and livelihoods. Arun Hari is driving away the opposition from its ranks, according to Alhaji Hame Krubali, who stated that an unopposed support for the APRC is the current mantra his people are pushing to the fore as elections approach. Aja Mariama Jau, the Basse Lady Councillor, told the rally that opposition loyalists could be found everywhere, but in Arun Hari they never openly show their true colors, because the whole town is redolent with love for the APRC and President Jammeh. In the November polls, we will show just why this community's devotion to the ruling party is exemplary, Aja Mariama Jau revealed. Alhaji Sekuna Bajaha, Hakuru Silla, Alhaji Bakose Tunkara and Lady Councillor Nene Dabo unanimously urged the people to take part in what they described as a defining moment for the country and called on the region to ensure an APRC victory in order not to halt the stream of improvements changing the Gambia. The occasion was also defined by the cross-carpeting of two leading opposition figures in Arun Hari, who told the gathering that they joined the APRC as a result of the unceasing developments unfolding under the Jammeh administration. Baba Jenaba Jawla was one of the strongest opposition supporters in the Upper River region. He told the gathering, after being formally admitted into the APRC, that when the battle cry is sounded on November 25th, there will be no doubt as to who emerges winner. The Jimara National Assembly member, Mama Kande, said the teeming crowd at the occasion erases all reservations as to the cause of political support in Arun Hari. When the starting whistle is blown in November, we will be celebrating an APRC victory together, according to Mama Kande. Suleiman Diouf believes the picture in the settlement denotes the unshakable allegiance of the people to the ruling party. Neti Balde welcomed the opposition defectees to the APRC and urged them to embark on a major quest to influence their colleagues in the opposition to change sides and accept the tide of developments remodeling the country. Come November 25th, the entire country would be celebrating the finest and most outstanding APRC victory in the annals of the nation's history, according to the APRC National Mobilizer Yankuba Koli, who said this year's elections would fetch exceptional successes which will underline the citizenry's unrivaled devotion to President Jammeh and the APRC party. Governor Omar Khan told the gathering that the president does not have to campaign in the Upper River region. We will fully rally behind him come November, he revealed, and hailed the people of Arun Hari for making the right decision in choosing Seluba as their representative. Forestry and Environment Minister Jato Silla described the Arun Hari community as true sons of the APRC. He reminded the rally about President Jammeh's intention to turn the region into the second capital of the Gambia and invited them to ensure another mandate for the APRC in order to realize these goals.
It's a political warm-up manifesting great support for the APRC party as the country prepares for what looks to be the most historic elections in the country's history. The people of Arun Hari have promised to throw all their weight behind the APRC to ensure a continuation of developments they say has impacted positively and continues to transform their lives and livelihoods. Ibrahim Jata, GRTS.
It is one of the most sought-after commodities, especially during Ramadan, and barely 2 months before the month-long period of fasting begins, the price of sugar is on the rise. We have more on the factors behind the price hike in this report by Asitman.
Following the recent shortage of sugar in the market, retailers and consumers alike were worried as the price of the commodity soared, leading many to question the timing of the shortage barely 2 months before the holy month of Ramadan. This situation compelled GRTS to go around the Greater Banjul area to gauge the effects of the shortage and price hikes on some consumers and retailers. Speaking to Nyara Danso, cake seller, the sudden rise in price has affected her business as she used to buy a cup of sugar for $8, but now spends $9.50, which she complains is too expensive. She was compelled to buy a bag for $1,500 to keep her business afloat. She is pleading with government to intervene and help in reducing the price of sugar, especially during the upcoming holy month of Ramadan, when she normally buys a bag of sugar for her parents in the provinces. Alhaji Salim Dabo, for his part, thanked God that the price hikes has not reached his area, as the local shopkeeper still sells at $8 for a cup. The price variability is a cause for concern, as some shopkeepers soon increase prices as soon as they get information that there is scarcity of any commodity. Though the Gambia is a free market economy, many people believe consumer interests should also be protected. Nandu Rajwani, an Indian businessman, is a major importer of sugar. When asked about the causes of the scarcity and prospects of the regular supply of sugar in the market, he was optimistic for the future.
There will be a lot of sugar coming. This year the crop has delayed, so a lot of shipment has started coming out of Brazil since June. So we expect in July, first week, second week, a lot of sugar should be coming.
With this prospect of more sugar in the market, one can only hope that the price will be reasonable. Samba Sow, a Bissau-Guinean middleman in the commodity market, is active in the re-export trade. According to him, his business has been hit hardest by the scarcity, whilst remaining ambivalent on whether they are allowed to re-export commodities to Guinea-Bissau. Consumers are expecting all stakeholders to put their hands on deck to see how best prices are stabilized. They are hoping that dealers and retailers will borrow a leaf from President Jammeh, who normally subsidizes the price of basic commodities during the holy month of Ramadan. For GRTS News, I am Aissatou Mane.
We'll be back with news outside the Gambia after this first break.
SIM card nafa war limba
ada sono yata bake
walang afisel la nying extreme SIM card
ila afisel extreme SIM card sang sai
ha dalstan
afisel ya kele koteke esa SIM card kuto sang dala sitanda ma
walang afisel la nying extreme SIM card to mu yalon ko dalstan ani lulu credit ko le bakono
dala sitanjo ye tanni lulu soto isa soto no dula belto
SIM card kuto mu yalon ko dalstan ani lulu credit ko le bakono ndum aka wafi dalstan damalla afisel damale sinyi nati no ali.
Welcome back. The Assistant Prosecutor of the International Criminal Court has been speaking against what she called the vicious cycle of impunity in Cote d'Ivoire. Fatou Bensouda is heading a team of international criminal law experts investigating alleged war crimes and crimes against humanity that were said to have been committed during the post-election violence that engulfed Cote d'Ivoire. We have more in this report.
The International Criminal Court's deputy prosecutor, Fatou Bensouda of Gambia, did not mince her words. The vicious circle of impunity in the Côte d'Ivoire must come to an end. This is what she told President Alassane Ouattara. The ICC delegation is in the Côte d'Ivoire to evaluate the security situation. They will then consider whether to press charges of crimes against humanity and war crimes committed during the period of troubles, and especially the period when the rebels marched on Abidjan with French and UN military support.
One of the most important things that we have discussed, the President and the ICC delegation, is that we are going to focus on crimes of all sides, and that anybody who's responsible for these most serious crimes of which the ICC has jurisdiction is not going to be protected.
Alassane Ouattara gave the green light to the International Criminal Court. And he said there is